Okay, I'm sorry about doing this kind of late. I'm doing it at home because I could not do it at school today. So I'm going to do two problems for you guys. Someone in class said 8 and 16. So the first one I'm going to do is number 8. And number 8 says 60 and 64. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in my sled, 60 and 64. And I'm going to think of what would go into 60 and 64. And I'm going to start with the easiest one. Since they're both even, I'm going to start with 2. So I like to start with whatever's easier, 2. So 2 goes into 60 30 times. 2 goes into 64 32 times. Again, I got 30, 32, 2 even numbers, so I'm going to start with 2. 2 will go into 30 15 times. 2 will go into 32 16 times. They're not even again, so I can't do 2. So the only thing that's going to go into 15 and 16 is 1. So we're done. Remember, GCF is to the left. So I'm going to multiply 2 times 2 times 1. So 2 times 2 is 4, times 1 is 4. So the answer to this problem, the greatest common factor of 60 and 64 is 4. Okay, the other one I'm going to work out for you is number 16. And it says 96 and 60. So I'm going to put that in my sled. Okay, so remember, I'm always going to start with the easiest number. Since 96 and 60 is both even, I'm going to start with 2. So I know 2 will go into 96 48 times. I know 2 will go into 60 30 times. Since I got 48 and 30 again, I know they're both even, so I can start with 2 again. 2 will go into 48 24 times. 2 will go into 30 15 times. Now here comes the problem. They're not even anymore, so I can't use 2. 2 will go into the 24, but it won't go into the 15, and it doesn't look like a 15, does it? Okay, so I'm going to go to the next number, 3. Well, how do I know if 3 goes into it? So I'm going to add the two numbers together. So 2 plus 4 is 6, and 3 goes into 6. 1 plus 5 is 6, and 3 goes into 6. So I'm going to start with 3. So 3 will go into 24 8 times. 3 will go into 15 5 times. Now I'm down to 8 and 5, and the only thing that goes into 8 and 5 is 1. So I'm done. And GCF is to the left, so I'm going to multiply 2 times 2 times 3 times 1. So 2 times 2 is 4, times 3 is 12, 12 times 1 is 12. So the answer to this one, the greatest common factor of 96 and 60 is 12.